Hey, I'm Adrian from Rabona TV. Thanks for checking in. And today we're looking at Zlatan, the top scorer in the Premier League. It's not Zlatan. Leicester City sucking again. And a quick little story too from around Europe. So if you haven't already, why not subscribe and you'll win the prize of my appreciation. Sound good? Let's get started. So I devoted enough time to Liverpool and their struggles a few videos ago. So if you want to see my reaction to them failing again this week, you can go ahead and watch that video. But if you thought that Liverpool's 2017 has been bad, just look at Leicester's. The Foxes have continued to be the worst ever title defenders in Premier League history, and 2017, the change of the new year, hasn't brought back the Foxes of old. In fact, they have failed to score in every single Premier League match in 2017. What the f***, guys? You can't play like this. They're sitting just 1 point above the relegation zone and have only managed 21 points from 17 matches. One hallmark of their title-winning season was the relative ease at which they could score goals, even if they won many games by only 1 goal. This season, it's gone in the opposite direction, as they've only scored half as many goals as they've conceded. Maybe that's why Kasper Schmeichel has been looking so frustrated these days, as he's been left for dead by his defense. And maybe that frustration with his teammates is what led him to be so honest in his post-match interview after the match against United.
We're the reigning champions and quite frankly, it's been terrible, it's been embarrassing.
And he wasn't welcoming any talk of last season, man. That shit's dead to him.
Let's not talk about last season. Last season's gone. As you can clearly see, last season has gone.
Respect to Schmeichel, honestly, who clearly isn't just collecting a paycheck week by week and just basking in last season's achievements. He truly gives a shit, and perhaps if everyone in the Leicester squad had that same attitude, they'd be a little bit better off. But it looks like a lot of fingers are being pointed at each other, and that is the absolute death of team spirit. I didn't think that they could ever repeat last year's achievement, and I don't think anyone honestly really expected them to, but I did expect them to score one goal in 2017 and at least be competitive. They're the first top flight team to not score a single goal in any of their first 5 matches in a calendar year since Tottenham in 1986.
It's been terrible, it's been embarrassing.
And as I mentioned United before, despite not looking exceptional in their own right, they extended their Premier League unbeaten run to 15 matches. This is the 11th time in Manchester United's history that they have been on an unbeaten run of 15 or more matches, but it's the first time they've been able to pull this off since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. And not only that, Zlatan Ibrahimovic toppled another record as he became the Premier League's oldest ever player to score 15 Premier League goals. Not bad for the old Taekwondo black belt. Zlatan is also the first United player to score 20 plus goals in all competitions since Robin van Persie in the 2012-2013 season. And yeah, that was also Sir Alex Ferguson's last season in charge. And Zlatan himself might not have as much speed as he used to, but United scored their first and second goals quick. They were only 88 seconds apart. And just while we're on the subject of Zlatan, his 15th goal is a great achievement at that age, but it doesn't make him the Premier League's top scorer. In fact, at Europe's top 9 leagues, the top scorer is not at the top club. What are the top 9 leagues, dude? I have no idea. I mean, I know what people are talking about when they say top 4, top 5. Those come up all the time, but top 9? I guess is as good as mine. The top scorer in the Premier League is Romelu 4 strikes Lukaku at 16 goals and 23 appearances. 9 scored with his left foot, 4 with his head, and 3 with his right foot. His success has been symbiotic to Everton's success, as he scored 7 of his 16 goals since Boxing Day. And yeah, Everton hasn't lost a Premier League match since then. And finally, just a quick shout out to Celtic, who had every single player touch the ball before they scored their 5th goal, including a Rabona cross. Oh man, it's like one of those cringy moments in a movie when they name drop the title of the movie in the dialogue. I'm sorry.
It must be some kind of hot tub time machine.
But also, if there's any Celtic fans out there, are you even still enjoying watching your team play in this league? Don't you just kind of want someone to come along and give you guys a bit of a stomping? Cause come on, it's pretty much over. It's done, it's dusted, it's a wrap. No losses. 65 goals scored, 16 against, and a 17-point lead. So I think the Scottish League is pretty much over, and so is this video. Once again, guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the comments section. I think my next video will be Champions League predictions. And as always, bye.